Good afternoon. My name is Allison Glover, and today I'm going to inform you about the history of domestication of canines, their geographical origins, and their social development with humans. Do you ever wonder if your dog would survive on their own if they were released into the wilderness tomorrow? Many people with pets will find this useful information in understanding how to interpret their dog's behavior at home and train them themselves. I have worked in veterinary clinics with dogs for 5 years and have taken companion animal care and animal training courses at school. Canines evolved into man's best friend from their scavenger-like ancestry in Central Asia and Europe and adapted their cognitive learning throughout the years to help them communicate with humans. First, let's discuss how canines evolved into man's best friends that we know today. Domesticated dogs are in the same family as wild wolves. Free-ranging, stray dogs are scavengers and depend on human civilizations to provide a food source. According to the article, The Meat of the Matter, a Rule of Thumb for Scavenging Dogs by Vajra, free-ranging dogs, descendants of the decidedly carnivorous gray wolf, have retained a clear preference for meat, which is manifested of their choice of anything that smells of meat, irrespective of the actual nutrient content. Because of their need and constant desire of food, canines' fear of humans has faded over time as they have learned to coexist with them in society. Humans begin to utilize canines for work such as herding, guarding livestock, and hunting. Now that we have learned of their behavioral history, let's discuss where domesticated dogs came from. Dogs were domesticated at least twice in 2 different continents. According to the article DNA Tales of Dual Origins for Dogs by Sy, domestication of dogs may have happened in Asia and Europe. One theory is that they evolved from gray wolves in East Asia about 15,000 years ago. This was based on DNA from modern dogs. Another claims that there is domestication of European origins based on prehistoric dog genetics in Irish dogs. Humans have always played a big role in domesticating dogs, but now let's talk about how dogs communicate with humans. Humans have learned how to utilize training dogs in many different ways. Many southern states breed and train dogs to help them hunt, example, treeing, tracking, and retrieving. Other dogs are used for agricultural work and, for example, livestock guarding and herding. And many dogs today are trained disability aid dogs, such as guide dogs, emotional support animals, diabetic alert dogs, and many more. According to the article, The Domestication of Social Cognition in Dogs by Hare, Tomaso, Williamson, and Brown, dogs are more skillful than gray apes at a number of skills in which they must read human communicative signals. Come here, Doug. Come here. Sit. Shake. Good boy. So this supports the fact that we depend on dogs just as much as they do us. The evolution of canine domestication includes their primal scavenging behaviors descended from wolves, origins in Europe and Central Asia, and social development with humans. To restate the thesis, canines evolved into man's best friend from their scavenger-like ancestry in Europe and Central Asia and adapted their cognitive learning throughout the years to help them communicate with humans. With this new knowledge of how dogs came to be man's best friend, you can now confidently educate current and potential dog owners on their canine's history.